turned up. We're up. Can you hear me? Turn way up. Turn up farther. Can you hear me? Okay, you're good. You are live. And hello and welcome, finally, to the second game of our doubleheader here at Dixon Field tonight. We were originally slated to start at 8 o'clock, and here we are almost exactly 2 hours later, but we're finally about to take the field. Joining me tonight is former Eagle Patrick Dacca. It's good to have you here, Patrick.
It's good to be here, Hunter. It's going to be interesting with all this rain and the delay. See what the mindset is going to be for players coming in.
It'll be interesting to see if this plays in Charlotte's favor, with OC having to worry about travel.
And the result of the captain's meeting of the Blues.
This is just a toss-off.
Yeah.
Whether it's thrown it out the window.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Underway now.
Looks like OC is lined up in a 3-5-2 formation right now, and the Eagles are in a 4-5-1 formation. Darren Toby up top. It's interesting to see Toby up there.
Duckett heading that one out of immediate danger. Throw in for the Blues. Corralled by Cam. Takes a short route over to goal. Now Toby losing it away. Cleared out for the Eagle throw in. Back to Duckett. Moving him now. Looking for Toby. Cut off by Okai. Now OC trying to counter. Moving it forward to Turner. College pass.
Charlotte Eagles would like to give a very special thank you to all of our volunteers for giving their time and effort to make our games run smooth. We would also like to thank the staff here at Coach Sports Club. These games would not be possible without all of your help. So thank you once again.
All the way back.
You can see what the Eagles are trying to do right away. Keep the tempo of the game high, but maintain as much possession as possible. Trying to break that OC defense down. And with having Toby up there, that's what it helps you. Having somebody that can hold possession and bring everybody else in and to help support.
Yates. Cherry. Going across the field to Dixon. Dixon unable to get to it before it goes out of bounds. For the Blues
Be sure to
throw
like
in.
us on Facebook, facebook.com/Charlotte Eagles SC. And you can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/Charlotte Eagles.
Russell now. Going to be an Eagle throw in. looking forward. Trying to get into position, take a
Ooh.
shot on those wide. Good idea though from Thompson.
Well, Thompson with the shot.
Trying to sneak one in.
Yeah, Wars Thompson playing on the left side gets in a lot amount of space here from a good ball from Fred. Dribbles inside. You can definitely see that he is going to do and look for that all day long. Cut inside and take a strike with his right foot.
Dangerous back pass. Put it away by McLean. Dixon back to Duckett. Gold now into Guzman. Back to Duckett. Noonan. Thompson on the wing. Couldn't keep it in bounds.
Fans, do you want to get your business, church, youth group, or other organization involved with Charlotte Eagles? The Eagles offer the best professional sports group rate available.
Shade off.
Please see our ticket and
Guzman
merchandise
for the
tables
Eagles
located
now.
at the stadium entrance for more information and other ticket offers.
Oh,
And Herrera's shot
Shot by
into
Jorge
the arms
Herrera.
of McLean.
McLean with the stop.
second shot for the Eagles. Definitely the movement of Jorge up top and Thompson on the left side key to how the Eagles are looking to break down this OC defense because they're only playing with three in the back, so there will be plenty of space out wide to explore, and that's what the Eagles are exploring right now. Thompson goes inside sometimes, and then we have our left back making a run, explore that space. Just great ball from Fred, great vision.
And Noonan sends this one in. Cut off by Okai. College clearance finds its way to Cherry Seat. Box it goes, cleared out by Duckett. Herrera back to Gold. Now Noonan. Thompson. Fred. Shade off for the Eagle throw-in. Okay, I've got a screen. I'm pretty sure.
Do you want to switch this?
And out of bounds. pounds for the goal kick.
Kickoff next week for the youth camp, ages 7 to 14 in Cowley Church.
And it looks to me like OC has kind of changed their formation in the back. Looks like right now they're lining up with four in the back, with one guy sitting right in front of the four backs. So they look like they've gone back to a 4-1-3-2 up top.
Now OC trying to counter.
And that's what they will try to do all day. They'll sit in the back and then they'll try to counter. Eagles will have all the possession, but when OC gets the ball, they're looking to counter as quickly as they can.
And that's going to be a throw in for OC. Right there at the corner. The box is cleared out. Momentarily at least. Now Guzman for Charlotte. Fred. He sends it downfield. Now Thompson. Guzman. Thompson trying to find Guzman, cut off by O'Colly. O'Colly plays again Gonzalez. Ferreira. Guzman to Noonan. All the way across the field to Dixon. Red moving forward, cut off. Turner. Shot goes over the post. Over the crossbar.
Harris Teeter's eBay program each Wednesday. You'll receive an email that includes great big specials, special eBay members only discounts, and access to manufacturer's coupons. It's free and it's easy. Sign up for eBay today at harristeeter.com and start saving more.
And 16 into the midfield. Turner takes that one straight to Drew Yates. Yates finds Thompson on the wing. Thompson tried to cross it in. Thompson battling with Turner. It's going to be an OC throw-in.
Guzman and Fred dictating the pace in the midfield right now, dictating the play. The possession they're creating in midfield and the movement they're creating off of it makes the Eagles look more dangerous when they go forward.
Herrera now.
Good footwork.
by number 15, Josh Stubbs.
by Alican.
Alican on the save.
And we're going to start it over from the back. Duck it over to Gold. Gold looking for Thompson. Finds him. Guzman, Thompson.
Ooh.
Miscommunication there.
But you see what he was trying to do there, combine with Drew Yates on a given goal. They just misread each other.
Tripping fell, the free kick for the Blues.
Referee having a talking to with Wells Thompson.
Due to demands of work and play, limit your lifestyle. Let Fluid Motion Body Work get you back to the game. Fluid Motion Body Work, the Charlotte Eagles' choice for sports massage.
And just over the head of Jorge Herrera. Gonzalez. Romania now. Back to Turner. Putting it in. Gonzalez. Tied from Dixon. Not the best clearance. But finest only finishes with that. Okai tracked it down. Herrera trying to track it down. But can't. Out of bounds for the OC throw.
Barcel was one of the fastest growing brands of snacks in the USA over the last years. Barcel is making the difference by innovating, surprising its consumers with shapes, sensations, and the original intense flavor of Takis corn chips. Barcel products range from spicy kettle cooked potato chips to the most exciting flavors of Takis corn chips. Rico's is its exclusive distributor for the Carolinas.
Now Romania trying to feed it through. Offside call.
Offside on the Blues.
You can take it. Foul called on OC.
OC starting to gain more and more confidence as this game wears on.
Throw in second. Jorge. Turner. And Cosmo Maney. And the pass cut off by Jorge Guerrero. Guerrero trying to thread it through to Thompson, cut off by Turner.
Power through with Powerade Ion 4 replaces the 4 electrolytes lost in sweat. Pick it up at your local retailer.
Thompson for the Eagles. Being it through Yates. And that's going to be a corner kick for the Eagles.
Corner kick.
Jorge Guerrero trotting over to take it. Guerrero curls this one in. And throws it out for the goal kick.
OC recognizing the counter-attack moments and wasting no time after that corner kick. So Eagles have to get organized as quickly as possible soon after the set piece. And a couple of times I've seen that defenders are getting caught out of positions because they are not getting themselves back in position as quickly as possible. So opening up counter-attack possibilities for OC. They're going to be looking for that all game long today.
And that's going to go out for Charlotte throw in. Going long. This is in the header. Cleared away by Duckett. Promptly given away though. Now Guzman. Herrera. Easily tackled by one Guzman.
Ortho Carolina Orthopedic Urgent Care is your solution for care when time is of the essence. Our expert staff of doctors and PAs is ready to treat your entire family. Learn more about our hours and locations at www.orthocare.com. www.orthocarolina.com/urgent care.
Trying to make something happen. Turner joining the attack. And the green crosses it in. Aaron Tovar.
This is the second time Turner and Okali have found space and broken down the left side of the Eagles' defense. The first one could have been easily a goal had this final service been better. Just the final ball is missing. But the Eagles need to tighten up on the left side. Maybe bring in a little bit more help, a little bit more cover.
Over to Pereira. Noonan.
Oh.
Throws it over the top.
It's a good run by Noonan. So again, the final service needs to be better, but the movement, the sequence, and everything was great.
As well as the Eagles trusted home for strength and conditioning. Conveniently located on Carmel Road, Performance Unlimited is currently offering spring and summer deals on their exclusive performance fitness program for adults and youth athletes. For more info, visit www.theperformanceu.com.
Thompson. Battling. There he goes. Gonzalez. Didn't really get a good touch on, gives it away. Thompson feeds it through to Toby. He's in the box. He sends this one in. They head it out.
Nike is a proud sponsor of USL. Follow @Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information.
And out of bounds for the goal kick.
Eagles right now asking the right questions. The movement of Toby up top, Thompson, Jorge, and Drew with the support underneath them is slowly finding success in the gaps in behind the defenders. They just need to have a little bit more runs inside the box and services inside the box.
They put a little bit too much on that.
And you can find score stats, news, and more exclusively on USLProSoccer.com. And visit the USL Pro fan page on Facebook, facebook.com/USLPro. Also, be sure to follow @USLPro on Twitter for all the latest updates.
away to Fred. Fred giving the one to Noonan. He crosses it in. And the eighth.
Oh,
Great chance. Screaming for handball. Obviously not given. Bilal Duckett's shot goes wide.
Shot finished by number 3, Bilal Duckett. Every USL Pro regular season and playoff game streams live on YouTube in 2014. Features include DVR, chat, and social media interactivity. Subscribe for free to the Charlotte Eagles YouTube channel today.
good movement by the Eagles. Good positioning by Drew. Ball falls to him. I'm pretty sure he'll be looking at that, wishing he would have that back again because he had tons and tons of space.
Score, stats, news, and more. Everything you could want to know about USL Pro. All of it exclusively on USLProSoccer.com. And don't forget to like the league on Facebook, Facebook.com/USLPro. Give the league a follow on Twitter @USLPro. Looking for something new, finds Fred. He tries feeding it in to Wells Thompson and hesitates. And Guzman finds Noonan on the wing. He tries to get it in to Darren Toby to clear it out. And outside, takes the ball back from the flame. Who sends it? Swimming down. Nike is a proud sponsor of USL Pro. Follow @Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. Curl it in. Wells Thompson keeps it in. Finds Yates in the box, battling with Okai. Okai manages to get a little farther out. Eagles maintain possession though. Now, Joel looking for Noonan. He won the aerial battle. He goes past the line for the goal kick.
Action Graphics is the official printer of the Charlotte Eagles Soccer Club.
Eagles have settled down well into this game now, dictating the pace and keeping possession. This game has now been played mostly in the last 5 minutes or so in the OC half. But OC will still always be looking for that counter. They'll just sit back in, soak up all the pressure, and then when they get a chance to counter, they will counter.
Nice goes out to the Eagle throw in. Pereira.
It's a great touch.
Fred. One away by Okai, who's now leading the counter. Gives away.
Oh,
So, gonna get the talking to. Oh, do we get the yellow card?
And the yellow card means
For the
that
jersey
number 50,
grab.
Josh Stubbs. Off and loose.
it was really unnecessary later to pull him back. He's in his own half. He had three defenders behind him. He was running on his own. No danger whatsoever. A needless yellow card. Hunter, I get the feeling the longer it stays this, the more comfortable OC is. If they go to halftime to the break at 0-0, they'll be happy. Eagles need to put one in before the half. And that was a great chance to do that.
Yes, it was. But Noonan just skies over the goal in the back net.
Dr. Michael Guerrero with Proactive Chiropractic is the name the Eagles trust for their chiropractic needs. His 14 years of experience, including the active release technique, get you back to what you love to do quicker. Visit www.proactivematthews.com for more details.
College racing forward. He went away by goals. He went Fred on the goal. Wells Thompson. Now Noonan. He feeds you 38. Gives on Toby. Now Noonan.
Ooh.
He's trying to feed
Still
it
in.
through to Thompson. Now Thompson on the ball. Runs out, tries to start things over again. But gives it away. Okay. That's Russell.
Thompson getting a lot of success on the left side. But Toby is a key guy. Toby drops deep into midfield, receive the ball deep, and then Drew makes runs behind Toby. Defenders are tracking Toby, but they are not tracking Drew as he runs behind him. And they're finding Drew and then running off of him.
General practice full service law firm in Charlotte, North Carolina, handling litigation in state court as well as in federal court. They strive to represent their clients with integrity and the highest level of professionalism.
It's going to be an Eagle throw in.
There it is again, Toby dropping in deep, and then Drew is trying to find that space behind Toby and behind the defenders.
control it, goes out of bounds for the OC throw in. Oh, looking for Herrera. Turner gets there instead. Well, Fred moving forward. Yates. Now Yates on the wing. That's been down by Fred. Fred.
Oh.
The shot. Body block.
Yes, it needs a little bit of a time right there to rest. Walk it off.
Agents Merchant Services, the official payment processor of the Charlotte Eagles. Find them on the web at www.allegiancens.com.
Now Yates. Moving forward. Has some options. Holds up. He feeds it to Guzman. Now Herrera. He tried to feed to Yates. Now Mo Maney. Now, okay. Ollie. Eventually losing it away to Noonan. Guzman. And Fred finding Richard Dixon. Bounce. Going to be an Eagle throw in.
Oh. Oh.
Scoots it just past.
Corner kick.
But it ricocheted off, apparently, and it's going to be a Charlotte corner kick.
Oh.
Dangerous.
And a brings us to
And that's going to be halftime.
Strong finish by the Eagles.
All square 0 feet.
Very interesting first half. Eagles started off 4, started picking up steam.
They did. They started off a little bit slow. OC looking for that break. They had a couple of chances they could have put the game away, but the Eagles really picked up the game and took hold of it. Fred getting involved more in the midfield and getting Dixon wide on the right, supporting the attack, and getting Thompson going at people one-on-one on the left side. Really just turned the game around. I would think that looking at the second half, like the first half, the last 10 minutes, the Eagles could easily be 2-0 up for the Eagles.
Well, that's going to do it for us for the first half. We're going to take a quick 15-minute break, and we'll be back for the rest of the game.
Do you know who will answer when you call your merchant service provider? Our customers do. Personalized service and no annual contracts motivate us to earn and keep your business. Visit Allegiance Merchant Services online today to experience the Allegiance difference at AllegianceMerchantServices.com. Allegiance, the official payment processor for the Charlotte Eagles.
Well, sports ministry is like the gospel in action. You're able to speak the gospel, but you're also able to be an example on the field and doing something that you love.
Soccer is the #1 sport in the world. You can go anywhere, all you need is a ball. It's the perfect tool, in my mind, to share the gospel.
So many people in so many different cultures play sports, and soccer is probably the biggest because it's all around the world.
I think my favorite thing is actually playing matches against other teams, and then afterwards getting to share with them.
Being able to show the love of God while you're playing, and more so afterwards when you're able to talk with people one-on-one or even to a crowd, explaining why you're doing what you're doing.
Have those intentions of, okay, I'm going to use this not for myself but to benefit others. God just takes that and just expands it and just blows it up bigger than you could ever imagine.
Training is a core part of what we do to accomplish our mission, a season of training to prepare players for a lifetime of service.
We try to do what we call sports ministry training, where we're training our men to take their faith and put it on the field. That's through transformation.
Going through the material, the sports ministry training material, of just kind of a theology of sports ministry and learning more deeper about how God wants us to be in the context of sport.
That's the standard of excellence we're going to have.
We all enjoy the game. I love to coach, I love to play. All these guys are driven, they're competitive, but investing in these guys on the spiritual side, that's what I get excited about, and that I get to do it within the environment of soccer.
It's a phenomenal place to grow. From the staff around you, to the opportunities you get, to the leadership you can provide for the team, the perfect place to be as an athlete.
I love being a part of, I guess, just a Christian organization that is so fired up about God and using soccer as their ministry.
There are a lot of guys that are really serious about growing spiritually, and I've been mentored by several so far already.
I was challenged to not only improve myself on the field, I was able to grow in certain things off of the field as well. I don't think I'd be the person I am today without the organization altogether.
Being at camp with kids, I felt more alive than I've ever felt.
As we try to teach kids how to play soccer, to get better, we also share Christ with them, which is our main purpose here.
This camp of 200 is being led by 2 of our student leaders, and they're doing an excellent job giving them a practical experience in leadership.
Over in Japan, we do clinics for kids as well as playing different university teams. And even though there's a language barrier, playing soccer always helps break it down. And
especially when we go to Brazil, it's Portuguese as the language and then soccer. And immediately the kids just respond to us because we play soccer, we invest in their lives, and now they're open to hear about the gospel.
You go across the country and you pick up a ball, and within 10 minutes you have 50 to 100 kids surrounding you, and so just knowing that it can easily build relationships. And
how one sport, how one soccer ball and a smile can unite 2
teams who can't even communicate because we don't even understand each other. It's hard to describe, and being a part of it.
This one's great. We're having no trouble.
Can I talk? Is that okay?
Yeah, I figure I'd rather do the second half right, just test it.
1, 2.
Right now, I don't have you coming in at full.
1, 2.
I mean, very faint.
I am coming in though.
Very, very faint.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2.
And I don't know how to troubleshoot. One's good and one's not. He's good. This one's good.
Check, check, check.
Can you try like line 3? Does that work? No, it's the same thing. I mean, it's barely. This thing's live because when you move this around, I'm getting. When you push it in, it goes way up. I don't know if you did something to this. I have this off right now.
Check, 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 check. Testing for second half. Testing. Check. Test.
Test, test. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. Test, test. 1, 2. 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Now we're good, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Sorry for the confusion. Test, test, 1, 2. Testing for the second half. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Testing, 1, 2.
Camps with the Charlotte Eagles is the craziest, most insane thing that you'll ever love.
Check, 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 check.
We teach them skills of the day.
We work on passing, shooting.
We try to have as professional of teaching as we can. We have fun days like Wacky Wednesday and Jersey Thursday. We have contests every morning and prizes, and we just have a blast.
It's so much bigger than the game of soccer.
Soccer camp, a place that you wouldn't really expect them to get Jesus, we can give it to them. It's just a way where we can love kids and we can teach them about the Lord and about how much He loves them.
They're all about the soccer, and then they love the Bible time.
Check.
Test, 1, 2, 2, 2. Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2. 2, 2.
The elite camp, we basically try and take our normal camps but step it up a notch. So elite camp, we try to pick up the quality, choose more challenging drills, and really try and push the kids athletically to see if they can improve and learn something new.
All girls camp is really fun. Guys aren't allowed. If any guys come close to the fence, they start screaming, "No boys allowed."
I've never seen more kids that have been more encouraging. Running up, telling each other good job, giving high fives, it's really been a cool thing.
But at these camps, you know, the coaches really care about your kids.
But we take it very seriously, the instruction that hopefully they grow as a player in soccer. We come and we grow them as soccer players, as athletes, but also just as people. Things like honesty and sportsmanship.
How much can we invest in these kids' lives for the short period of time that we have?
There's tons of kids, tons of energy, and God works miracles through that week. Camps with the Charlotte Eagles is the craziest, most insane thing that you'll ever love.
We teach them skills of the day.
We work on passing, shooting.
We try to have as professional of teaching as we can. We have fun days like Wacky Wednesday and Jersey Thursday. We have contests every morning and prizes, and we just have a blast.
It's so much bigger than the game of soccer.
Soccer camp, a place that you wouldn't really expect them to get Jesus, we can give it to them. It's just a way where we can love kids and we can teach them about the Lord and about how much He loves them.
They're all about the soccer, and then they love the Bible time.
The elite camp, we basically try and take our normal camps but step it up a notch. So elite camp, we try to pick up the quality, choose more challenging drills, and really try and push the kids athletically to see if they can improve and learn something new.
All girls camp is really fun. Guys aren't allowed. If any guys come close to the fence, they start screaming, "No boys allowed."
I've never seen more kids that have been more encouraging. Running up, telling each other good job, giving high fives, it's really been a cool thing.
But at these camps, you know, the coaches really care about your kids.
But we take it very seriously, the instruction that hopefully they grow as a player in soccer. We come and we grow them as soccer players, as athletes, but also just as people. Things like honesty and sportsmanship.
How much can we invest in these kids' lives for the short period of time that we have?
Do you know who will answer when you call your merchant service provider? Our customers do. Personalized service and no annual contracts motivate us to earn and keep your business. Visit Allegiance Merchant Services online today to experience the Allegiance difference at AllegianceMerchantServices.com. Allegiance, the official payment processor for the Charlotte Eagles. Do you know who will answer when you call your merchant service provider? Our customers do. Personalized service and no annual contracts motivate us to earn and keep your business. Visit Allegiance Merchant Services online today to experience the Allegiance difference at AllegianceMerchantServices.com. Allegiance, the official payment processor for the Charlotte Eagles.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of your tonight's game. Unfortunately, with a late start to the game, we sent our commentator Hunter Banks home. He has about a 2-hour drive, and so we're hoping he has a safe drive back to his house in South Carolina, and appreciate his work tonight. But I'll be taking over for him, and still in the booth with me is Daka. Appreciate. Hopefully the first half went well from up here, and so what are your thoughts on the second half? What are we going to look for?
See, the first half was an entertaining first half. What I'm interested to see is what changes tactically or system-wise both coaches have made. Obviously, the Eagles, if I was in the locker room, I'll probably think that Coach Stephens is saying to the guys, keep doing what you were doing the last 10, 15 minutes of the game, and just make sure when we finish well.
Yeah, that's great. And you do know Mark Stephens pretty well, so
I do, and he wants to get an early goal.
He does.
And put this game to bed, because whoever scores in this game is probably gonna have the advantage going on. Because OC are looking to sit back and just soak in the pressure and then counter. The Eagles definitely want to take the game right away at the beginning.
Correct, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens in the second half. Thanks for all of you who are staying up late on the East Coast and just a nice early evening on the West Coast to watch the game tonight. And we're hoping for a good second half and get underway shortly. It doesn't look like there's any substitutions for either club. And so OC will huddle up and we'll see if they can see what can happen. I know they're probably would love to get away with a tie on the road after a tough road loss at Orlando, and get out of Charlotte with a tie would be great result for them.
A tie will be a great result for them. Definitely not a great result for the Eagles. The Eagles want all 3 points here.
Oh, for sure. And both teams in need of it, unfortunately, for 3 points, and struggling to really come out and do well this first half of the season, and coming off the tie against Oklahoma City last week. They're hoping to build off of that. And so here we go. We're underway. Matt Gold up to Herrera. Can't control it. Brought down by Long. And Charlotte takes over in the midfield with Sakire. How have you thought of Darren Toby playing target up top? Different position for him, and I'm sure a new place to see him.
It is definitely. I think he played there a couple of times the last few years, but not definitely his strength. What he does, though, and what he brings to you is ball possession. He will hold the ball up. He's able to bring other players into the play. And as I was mentioned in the first half, he's been dropping deeper into midfield to receive it. And Drew was recognizing that space he was creating behind and making runs in. And they've been successful doing that, getting in behind the defenders.
Correct. Yeah, and definitely not. Toby's not going to win a lot of head balls for you, and he's not going to dominate in the air. He's not going to chase a lot, but he's going to control the ball. He's going to control it well and drop it off.
You want to find his feet. You don't want to find him into space, because he will not make that run.
And I think his last couple of years playing indoor soccer have definitely helped that type of game. Posting up, he's had a good career at Syracuse Silver Knights at MASL the past 2 years.
Yes.
And see if we can translate that to some goals in outdoor soccer for USL Pro.
He's the kind of player, Toby, you actually wrote for the other team to try and win the ball from him, because he does not give up that ball.
He doesn't. OC now trying to control a little bit, swinging around around the back to Okai. Okai looking for that diagonal long ball. And that's even a new position for Okai, playing the back of the defense, generally playing in the midfield the past few years with different teams, including the Eagles. Aaron settles and is fouled by Richard Dixon in a dangerous area. This is the one area that Charlotte definitely struggles in, is defending set pieces. I feel like about 50% of the goals they've given up have been on a foul exactly like that, on a free kick exactly like this. And so hopefully it won't be the announcer's jinx, and we'll be able to defend it well. But OC has some big, strong, tall targets in there, whipped into the far post. Khan deals with it. Not great. Little punch to the outside of the 18. Whip back in. OC right on top of the ball. Just over the post for a Charlotte goal kick. How have you felt that Alec Khan has looked? Has neither goalkeeper really been tested so far, but
No, not particularly, except for corner kicks and set pieces like that. But it'll be interesting to see exactly what they're made of, or either that the defense is doing really well and they're not getting tested, which for the Eagles will probably be what the coach wants.
Yep.
We don't want to see him get tested that much. But he's commanding. It looks like he's in charge of his box. He's talking to his defenders, organizing. And sometimes that's half the battle for a goalkeeper.
correct. Good goalkeeper will cut out things with his voice before it even gets dangerous.
Exactly.
Guzman up to Toby, who lays it back to Dixon. Now Charlotte tries to regain a little possession. Well cut out by Okai. And this is what he's good at, streaking through the back from the midfield. Plays a great ball to the outside. Khan makes a great save.
That's what we're talking about.
Exactly.
We don't want to see that, but it was a good save.
It was a good save, a great attack by OC. Okai really pushing well. You feel like it's going to be one of those games. It's whoever makes the first mistake is going to let in the goal, and that's going to decide it. And here's Charlotte on the attack. A great touch by Noonan to Fred, just over the post.
Just as we were saying, the goalkeepers have not been tested.
They haven't, and here they both come up and both do really well.
Exactly.
Do very
Two
well.
big saves.
Big saves.
Game-changing saves.
Even though Patrick didn't necessarily have to get a touch there, he came out strong, presented a large target, and forced Sakiri to hit it over the post. Did well.
The movement of the Eagles, the Eagles' movement of the ball is pretty good, and they throw in OC off balance with the movement of the ball. Fred, for me, is key to how the Eagles is playing in there. The more he can get involved, the more dangerous the Eagles will look.
Yep. And that's been the case so far this year. When he's had a better game, attacking-wise and possession and passing rate, Eagles have historically come out with a win. So they're going to want to try and continue to put the ball through him in the midfield.
Right. One Guzman just sitting back when Fred moves forward. One just sits in the back in the hole and takes care of business. Too ambitious on that pass.
Throw in now for OC. Aaron wins it for another throw in. Looks like we have a Charlotte Eagle down. Bilal Duckett. Not sure what happened, if he got a knock there or.
Definitely was after the play.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
This is where it's gonna come into play. We've had a long delay. Just after halftime, legs are gonna start cramping. Dehydration comes into play.
Field is wet, makes it heavier.
Field is very wet. A bumpy surface. We'll
He's
see.
just hoping he didn't pull a groin or something, or overstretch his groin.
Yep. And that's the worry with these type of delays. You want to make sure they have all the players have a proper warm up and are able to be healthy, because no one wants to get injured off of a late restart of a game that 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Ooh.
Wells Thompson pressuring Okai. Jorge Herrera pressures, and OC clears it up to the front line. Matt Gold settles to Sakire. Sakire to Toby. Now Guzman controls. To Toby. Back to Dixon. Dixon tries a hard diagonal pass, cut out well. That through ball by OC skips through. Richard gets a foot to it, out for a corner kick for the Orange County Blues. Aaron Kovar stands over the kick. A quick strike to the middle. No one there for Orange County. Easily defended by Charlotte. Okai, diagonal back out to Aaron. He settles. Does well to get a cross off. A dangerous cross.
Ooh.
Goalkeeper had to make a mess of it. Bouncing around and cleared out by Charlotte. A dangerous, dangerous cross. Again out to Aaron for the cross into the box. To the backside, laid back. To the top of the 18, chip back into the far post. Still controlled by OC. A dangerous attack right now. Wide open in the back post.
Yep.
And Khan easily deals with that. Should have done better there.
Get the sense that OC getting more and more confident going forward, putting numbers up. Looks like they got two forwards there waiting for him. The Eagles giving away possession needlessly when they need to hold it and presenting OC with counterattack opportunities.
Yep. What do you see OC doing differently tactically from the first half in their attack? Are they tried to break down Charlotte in a different way than what you've noticed in the first half?
It's always been the same. It's counterattack breakaways. Ooh.
And Charlotte might have gotten away with that one there. Juan Guzman clipped the back of, and I'm not sure who's down leg, and
number 19.
A great one-on-one attack, and OC is going to be disappointed about that one.
Okoli has always been dangerous. He's been dangerous in the first half, finding space on the left side. Now he's playing central, which is probably a tactical change they've made. He was playing on the right side earlier in the first half. Now he's playing central forward.
Now the Blues with a 4-on-3 if they can capitalize. Dixon
needs a little bit more cover there. He was dealing with two guys.
And now a little frustration about the no call and a yellow card issued number 19, Okoye. And I can't blame him for that. Now, he might not have needed to get quite as heated, but that was a definite difficult no call, if that. We'll see what the Blues can do now with this corner kick.
I get worried every time the I get worried for the Eagles. OC gets a free kick or set piece. The Eagles seem not to get organized soon enough or quickly enough. They're reacting to the play. And then the transition off of the set piece needs to be a little bit better. Otherwise, they will always get caught out of position.
I think that has something to do with Charlotte not having quite the ball-winning defenders and midfielders in the air. They don't historically have not. Mark, that's one area that he hasn't been able to recruit well is that 6'3", 6'4", dominant
guy in the back.
Ball winner.
No Andy Hilton.
No Andy Hilton, that's right. A name from many, many years ago. Now the team physician.
Exactly.
He'll be happy to hear that. Now Fred tries to make a very, very difficult through ball to Drew Yates, and cut out well by Patrick, the OC goalkeeper.
The Eagles just need to go back to what they were doing in the last 10 minutes of the first half, and even so the first 5 minutes or so of the second half. Connecting with passes and making runs off the board, pushing the ball closer and being patient in the build-up. The long passes, the long throw balls they're trying to play are always getting cut off, or they're going behind. The keeper is collecting and presenting again OC with another chance to attack.
And that's not Charlotte's style, that long ball. I think the personnel that they have, they want to possess a little bit more.
Right.
With Fred and Guzman in the midfield, they have that ability.
I think it's more they're now anxious to get a goal. With all the possession that they had in the second half, they feel they deserve to have had gotten a goal. Now the patience is starting to wear off. They need to keep it. They need to keep the patience, keep the ball moving.
Let the ball do the work.
Yes.
Another tough through ball. Wells Thompson called for the foul, frustration foul more than anything there. Fabrice did well there to cut that through ball out.
And OC will take their time.
Yeah, but you can just see the momentum just kind of slowing down a little bit. The game's pace, which is right into OC's favor.
It is.
Get free kicks, get a good turn, and a shot off target wide right by Russell. Russell and Okoye, apologize, are doing well in the front there. They're giving a lot of trouble to Matt Gold and Bilal Duckett. Fred almost gives it away there. Matt Gold, I'm sure one of the smallest center backs in the USL Pro, struggles in the air there, but makes up for it with positioning and soccer IQ. But he can just takes that one dangerous play to break it out. And here's Drew Yates trying to do something, make something happen, and is able to get a corner kick. Now, one thing you can always count on in an Eagles game is that Jorge Herrera will be running all 90 minutes. And this is about that time where he gets a little excited and he can be dangerous.
Yeah, everybody gets tired. Jorge keeps going.
Jorge keeps going. And he stands over the ball now. See what Charlotte can do with this corner kick. Whips it in near post. Easily cleared out by OC, but controlled by Wells Thompson. And Thompson draws a foul in a dangerous position.
See, I know this is not Darren Toby's strongest position, but I would like to see him more when that ball goes in behind the defenders. I'd like to see him make a run inside the box as quick as he can to finish some of those crosses, because Drew gets in behind him, but when he looks up, he only sees white shirt.
Yep. And all he can do is hit it off of them for a corner kick.
Right. It looks like Toby's making way.
And I think we're going to bring on, looks like Giuseppe Gentile, loanee from Chicago Fire, to come on and see if he can bring a spark off the bench. Giuseppe is historically a target forward who can run at players, works hard, and learning to be a pro. This is his first season. Got drafted by Chicago Fire and loaned to Charlotte towards the beginning of the season. Herrera whipped the ball in well. A great save. A great save by the keeper.
But what a strike by Jorge.
Oh, what a strike as well. That was a dangerous ball by Jorge because I think it was Ben Noonan almost got his head on it, but he didn't, and the keeper did well to track it. Those are dangerous balls.
Just a little touch, just a little flick of the hair on the ball, it's in. So keeper is waiting to make a reaction save.
These are the type of games you want Mr. Consistency in goal, a guy who doesn't have to make many saves the whole game, and then right at the end comes up big, makes that big one to keep you in it.
Yeah.
Makes that save that he should make, which he did. Patrick did well right there.
And these are also the games you need that guy who just scores. It doesn't matter what kind of a goal it is, but he is there.
Yep.
Toe pokes it, hits off his shins or whatever, it goes in. These are the
Poacher,
games.
the goal
The
poacher.
goal poacher, yes. Reminds me of Dustin Swinert. We call them the whitey goals. Just when the game is going all wrong and you're trying and things are not working out, ball comes out, bumps off Whitey's knees, and it's it.
We have 2 substitutions for OC, Chris Cortez and Giuseppe Satan in now for the Blues. Add some fresh legs for OC, see if they can make something happen in these final 28 minutes or so. Ball finds its way to the back post to Herrera, who swings and misses but still is able to make something of it. Still dribbling in the corner, working hard, back to Ben Noonan, who swings it now to Wells Thompson, back to Noonan. The Wake Forest grads playing a little 1-2. Guzman now back to Dixon. Sakire surprised everyone there with that shot. Didn't get through though. Now OC tries a quick counter. Well done by Guzman to snuff out that attack by the Captain Russell. And here's Gentile hustling it, working and trying to see if he can make something happen. Russell lays it off well, just short.
Get the sense that these are the games Gentile is probably made for.
Coming late.
Yes.
Getting behind the defense.
Works hard.
Works hard.
Tries hard. He's very hungry.
There we go. And Okai, step for step with him.
And
Gentile gets through. A little deke and laid just behind.
You don't see the intention, what he's trying to do with it, but in that situation, I'd say take the shot.
Take the shot.
Let everybody else go for rebound.
And I think he's kicking himself now, but he's got to get right back into it.
Yep.
And here's Dixon making a great run. And Gentile's wide open in the middle if he can get it to him. And I don't think he sees him. And now Thompson holds it. To the near post to Gentile. Out for a corner kick. Okai's been doing well in the back there. Except for that small mistake there with Gentile and
nutmeg.
The nutmeg. And I think Gentile is a little heated now because he missed that and didn't get the ball from on the cross. But a dangerous attack by the Eagles. Herrera now stands over for the corner kick. To the penalty stripe, and no one there except
second one.
Gonzalez easily.
Oh, unlucky.
And unfortunately, that's not going to be very dangerous. And here, OC tries with a quick counter. Held up by Cortez. Now Okai. Back to Okai. Santana now. Plays it short. Blues runners in the middle. Blocked smartly by Guzman. Could see what Turner was trying to do. You saw the runs by Cortez coming through the middle. The big, tall center forward.
And they'll be looking for that all day. Get wide and whip across it.
Yep. Here's OC with a long throw. Turner now. No one in the box for the flick on. Gentile loses it off his head. Now back to Patrick and swung out. And cleared up the line and out for a little confusion there if the ball was out, but it was out for an Orange County throw-in. Aaron now settles. And wins throw in for the Blues again. There's just such ebb and flows with this game. It's intense, back and forth, wide open, and then everybody takes a breath and says, "Oh yeah, we're tired, guys. We need to relax a little bit." Dixon up to Herrera. Well done, well played. Herrera tries a searching ball for Thompson, but Okai smartly cuts it out. Gonzalez up to Santana, and all the way back, reset to the keeper. And
keeper trying to be too clever there.
And Giuseppe putting a lot of pressure, relentless. Happens to even the best keepers, as
we saw today in the World Cup,
with Castillas. How often have you ever seen someone take the ball away from his feet?
That right there is going to be something that remains in his mind for a long time.
That is true. That was a great game by the Netherlands. They had Spain's number that night. Apologize if you have not watched the game. We have just ruined it for you, but it is worth watching again.
You are very welcome. Just summarize the game for you.
You can send your hate emails to us. We will apologize profusely, but a game worth watching again and again. It'll be a World Cup classic, I'm sure. Here's Charlotte now to Thompson. He's got space in the midfield. Guzman, who plays it to Thompson over the top and wins a corner kick for the Eagles.
Thompson is full of running all day.
That was a great pickup this year by Steffens and the Charlotte Eagles with getting Thompson.
Definitely adds a lot of speed and a lot of skill up top. His movement off the ball is fantastic.
Very intelligent. Herrera whips it to Duckett, who connects well, but well off target.
OC struggling to clear their lines too on that one. Looks like OC legs are starting to say, hey, when is the break?
50-50 challenge won by the Eagles. Herrera now takes it in to Gentile,
good defending,
who is pressured adamantly to the OC defender. Needs to get a talking to from our official and told to calm down just a little bit. He's a very spirited player. That's one of his great assets, and sometimes one of his weaknesses. But he will
learn as he grows. Yes.
How to channel that.
Yeah.
When to channel that.
When to channel it.
Long ball by OC, cut out easily by Khan. Noonan now stands over it. Long ball over the top.
And he's
straight into Gentile. Let's see what he can do off the shin. It's coming. You feel it coming.
They are asking the right questions right now. All the right questions.
Seems like they're targeting Okai there on that right side.
But I thought it was a clever move by the coaching staff, Mark Steffens and these guys. Take out Toby. Obviously, you lose the ball possession, but then you bring in Wills because the OC defense is really starting to show some fatigue. And getting in there with Drew, Thompson, and Jorge with young Gentile, it's definitely going to break him down. But we can't keep giving away possession like that.
This is true. Wells Thompson was looking for the foul, and the official
offside.
Official didn't give it to him, and
sometimes you just gotta keep playing.
You gotta keep playing.
Keep playing. Don't look for the calls. Just keep playing. Let the fans do that.
Let the fans and the coaches and everybody here, the great fans, loyal fans that have decided to stay out and support the Eagles and the OC Blues. It is officially 11:36 Eastern Standard Time. And I have to say that this actually isn't one of the latest games the Eagles have ever played. I think there was one at Charlotte Christian a few years back that got delayed multiple hours and didn't end until past 1:30 in the morning.
That was at Waddell High School. I was part of that game. Yes, we were playing New Hampshire or whatever they're called. Yeah, I think it was New Hampshire. That game ended around 2.
Ooh. And it took a deflection out for a corner kick. And the goalkeeper did well. Patrick, I think, had that covered if it was going in. Went wide. He did very well. Got some life in the crowd, some life in the Eagles. We'll see what they can make of this. Herrera plays it short.
Oh, one from the practice ground.
Ben Noonan tried to dummy it.
It's a great ball back here.
Herrera to the back post to duck it. Who's getting free, getting his head on a few of these balls. If he can direct it with some power, he might be able to get one in, or if anything on frame. And that's all you can ask for in a game like this. Get a few shots on frame, going for the rebound, as you said before with Gentile as he was getting through. Just force someone to make a mistake.
Exactly.
You don't need to make a great play.
No.
It's a tough game. The ground is slick. Everybody's tired. If they can just force someone to make a mistake.
And you know how it is. They are pegged in the back.
Yep.
Front of the box. You take a shot, a deflection. Keeper sees it late, whatever. Things happen when you take shots.
Yep. Can't score if you don't shoot.
No.
OC now trying to push again.
OC has made a tactical change when they pulled out Okoli. Now they only have one target striker. They're playing a straight up 4-3-3 to match up the numbers in Eagles midfield.
In the midfield.
Yes.
Try and take back that midfield.
Exactly.
I felt like they've been a little more dangerous when
Okoli
was in.
Yes.
Yet to be
strong, powerful, fast, quick, good on the ball.
See if Russell can be that pure target forward, allow balls to get up and push people off. And an OC player went down off the ball, could not see what happened. I think Charlotte's going to kick it out. And he looks in a lot of panic. Can you see who's? I'm not sure who's
not
down.
Sure who that is.
Did you see what happened?
I did not see what happened.
I didn't. It looked like Wells Thompson and him got tangled up somehow off the ball as Wells was trying to make a run. I could not see what happened, but
it's a quick water break for everybody. This is the
Take a breather.
Yeah.
See if we can get some energy after this.
Exactly. A few more instructions from the sidelines.
Take this time to encourage you to go check out uslsoccer.com, all the stats, news, notes, and more, as well as continue to follow us at. Here's my notes. Thank you, DACA. I was going to wing it, and USL would be mad. I was close. Score, stats, news, and more exclusively on uslsoccer.com, and follow them on Facebook at USL Pro fan page on Facebook or at facebook.com/USLPro. Also, Nike is a proud sponsor of not only the Charlotte Eagles, but also of USL Pro. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information, including some of those new soccer shoes. Have you seen those, the new Nike soccer shoes that they unveiled for the World Cup?
I saw those. I haven't been able to put my hands on them. Kind of.
Not many people have, I don't think. Although I think our own Juan Guzman had a pair he was wearing. They're definitely an interesting look with almost a sock up the ankle support. I'm sure you've been playing for soccer or football for a few years. You've seen boots change, come and go colors and.
Exactly. We see when I played, it was all black and white.
Uh-huh.
You know, the black leather and the white stripe or the white swoosh.
Yep. Very simple.
Very, very simple.
Now it's the craziest color.
All colors you can think of, all colors you can imagine of. But I like the fact that they are so light these days.
Yeah.
You know, when I played, the shoes were so heavy.
Yeah. I'm sure in a night like this, when you're wet,
oh yeah,
it just changed the game.
It does change the game.
Even the ball.
That's a
would
trick
be
right
heavy.
there.
Looks like it in the free kick for the Eagles. Wells Thompson looks to take it quickly, but to a hold for Jorge Herrera, who just 10 minutes ago had a free kick right there, very dangerous. Where OC Blues goalkeeper Patrick McLean had to make a great save. We'll see if Charlotte can replicate that and make another dangerous attacking play off of this. We have another sub for OC Blues. Enrique Cardenas is now in. Jorge, near post.
Another good ball.
And OC clears it out for a throw-in. I think that was Gentile who was able to get his head on it near post, redeflected, and now Bilal Duckett able to do the same on a throw-in from Wells Thompson. Wells now holds it again for see if he can do another long throw. Trying to target Bilal Duckett there with the flick on. Does it well. And Charlotte players are screaming for a handball. Now see out of pressure. Up the right side now. Turner plays it up. Santana with a through ball. Cuts it back to the top of the box for Santana, who's got a shot and deflection off of Richard Dixon in for a goal. There's that mistake we were talking about.
Right.
He can't score if you don't shoot.
If you don't shoot, and that deflection. Yeah. Keeper had it covered, but that little deflection. But that's the breakaway or the counterattack we were talking about. They're always looking for that.
Yep.
Just a couple good touches, and guys just sprinting forward.
That was a well-formed counterattack by the OC Blues, and they made it dangerous. They put it on frame.
They did.
Can't ask for anything else. Santana was credited with a goal, and we'll see if we can find out who had the assist there that cut it back.
Let's see now what kind of response the Eagles are going to put together here.
Quickly up to Thompson, who spins around and loses it out wide. I think I've heard the most cries for handball in this game that I've ever heard. Yet no handballs ever called.
No, none called.
I think a lot of ball to hand instead of hand to ball tonight. It's tough with the wet pitch. And just cleared up by OC.
And that's how this game is going to end for OC. They're just going to clear their lines.
We'll see if Charlotte can stretch them out a little, but they've sat back now in a 8 or 9 block and are happy to defend.
It's just a big double-decker bus.
Although here, Russell dispossessed by Guzman.
And he's going to sit down and take out more time off the clock. Tell him to get up.
Very frustrated.
Yes.
Santana there. Doing well to bring Noonan back. Easily dealt with by Patrick.
Nike is a proud sponsor of USL. Follow @NikeSoccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike soccer information.
And every USL Pro game this year is going to be on YouTube. Every playoff game will stream live on YouTube in 2014 as well. Features include DVR, chat, social media interactivity. Subscribe for free at Charlotte Eagles YouTube channel today at charlotteeagles.com. or YouTube / Charlotte Eagles Soccer Club. Ooh. And there's a penalty now. Cardon. Enrique.
He came in, he just changed the game.
He did.
His pace, his trickery on the ball, just running at defenders. That was one good piece of individual play.
He created that whole dangerous opportunity.
By himself, yes.
By himself. Ran right by the Charlotte defense. And now Russell, the captain, will stand over it. And Alec Khan will see if he can
defensively
stand large.
Yes. Defensively, the Eagles just seem to be they don't seem to be as connected as you would want them to be, even on the first goal.
Here's Russell.
Good
and
save.
Khan, well saved. Big play by Alec.
But the Eagles as well saying they need to sort out their defensive lines. They need to sort out how to stay more compact and connected, stepping onto people that are coming with the ball.
And now I think Mark Steffens is going to try and gamble a little bit, taking out Matt Gold, Zach Boggs. Go to a 3-back in the back and add a forward. Zach Boggs out of IMG Academy.
Looks like they're going to either a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3.
Gentile dispossessed. Zach Boggs, another workhorse of a player. A forward that hasn't really been able to find his stride productivity-wise this year, but done well. Boggs, here
and
we go.
There is.
Oh, just as I speak, Boggs has a great look, just wide right of the goal.
But again, Gentile causing all problems in there, fighting. That loose ball falls to Zach. A big strike on the side volley. So now Eagles are down to 3 in the back, with one Guzman and Fred just sitting in front of them.
We'll see if they were struggling before with 4 in the back. They might be struggling again with 3.
Yeah.
We'll see how OC is able to challenge that and how Charlotte's able to defend.
Ooh,
a dangerous play there by Gonzalez. There, Boggs. Unable to track it down, the long ball. Out for a Blues throw-in. Gonzalez now controls. And Boggs dispossess. Newnham now to Thompson. Back to Yates, back to Wells. His strike is blocked. Tracked down, but out for Eagles throw-in. Cortez clears it up. And a great layoff by the captain, Russell.
There he is again, Claderas.
Enrique does well. Making it dangerous. Fabrice in the back, number 4 for Orange County, is the talker. He's the communicator. He's bringing everyone into alignment. You can hear him across the whole field, telling everyone where the ball is, what to do. And here Boggs is. Unfortunately, just can't get through. Still fighting for it. Is able to come away with it. And a no call. But Charlotte retains possession. Thompson now to the end line for a corner kick.
Corner kick.
You see Cadenas just drifting away, finding his space. You know what the game plan is. To get the ball, find him.
Finds his feet.
Yes.
Let him run. Outswinger from Herrera. Now Duckett controls in the corner. Not the guy you want in the corner with the ball if you're Charlotte. And here, Enrique plays the ball well to the captain Russell. One-on-one with Dixon.
And you hear the goalkeeper saying, find the corner, right? Goalkeeper is talking about game management now. Just get into the corner flag, and hold the ball there.
Hold the
Just
ball.
waste time. Eagles need to find a response now.
They need to do it together. They seem to be doing it individually, and it's not happening. And so Duckett's going to slowly try and shield that out and wisely plays it up to Gentile. Box to Gentile out for an Eagles throw in. Quickly taken and cut out by OC Blues. And taken right back by Fred Sakire to Guzman. Tries to flick it over the top.
Can't be careless with the ball now.
And then on the counter again, OC Blues.
Oh, that's a good strike.
Cortez with a strike. Did well to keep it down and make it dangerous. You do that a couple times, and then Eagles step forward when you fake that shot, and he can play that through ball through.
Yes.
Now,
Cortez was always running in behind him, and it was a 2 versus 2 situation. If he had read that, probably held the ball a little bit longer, let Cortez go through and slide him in. But at this point, anywhere works for Orange County.
Out of bounds.
Anywhere works.
In the flag.
Yes. Eagles just need to get the ball quickly on the field.
Orange County player Stephen Okai went down. Seems to be okay and helped off the field. Ball played up high to Cortez. Flicked over right to Ben Noonan, who plays it wide to Jorge Herrera. Suggs now trying to shield it out. And Thompson wins a free kick for Charlotte. And now number 15, looks like Suggs is going to be getting a yellow card. Although he does not seem to be wanting to acknowledge that the official's asking for him. He's going as far away as he can. I don't think it's going to matter.
But he takes off precious minutes of the clock.
And I think if this is his second yellow, it is a red card.
Yes.
So now Orange County is down to 1 man.
And
to 10 men.
One is saying, just get off here. Just get out here. Why do you have to walk all the way out there?
It's such a difficult thing for the official to manage a game like this, especially with the stoppage time and the ebb and flow of the game. It's for the team that's losing, and it's never good. You never feel like you have enough time.
Right.
It could be 10 minutes of stoppage time, and we'd still want more. And for the winning team, you can't come soon enough. And now it looks like there's going to be a substitution as well, which more time. And we haven't seen. I don't think we've heard how many minutes of stoppage time there is.
No, not yet.
You would think that these will all add on to it, but they don't seem to ever do that, unfortunately. But it's a tough job for the officials, and
maybe the officials want to go back to. They want to go to bed as well.
They've been here. They've been here for a while as well.
Maybe a bit hungry. Yeah. Cadenas as well?
I think so. Which he had subbed on, so taken off a sub. I think Orange County.
Holding his hamstring or whatever.
I'm not sure. Definitely not running off the field. And some of the fans here are getting cute in their comments of how long it's taken Orange County to prepare for the free kick. It seemed about 5 minutes ago that we had the foul happened, but we will see. We will see. Jorge Herrera now with a kick.
It's a great
To
ball.
the far post. Bodies down. Guzman tried to get anything on it, and OC does all that they need to and clears it out.
Now with one man down, how is OC going to organize, and how is Eagles going to respond?
Aaron Long there clears it up. And Khan takes it easily to Noonan, who has a lot of space as Cortez now closes him down. I'm sorry, Gonzalez. I apologize. It's like Boggs on the outside. Curves it into the top of the 18, and Cortez there on the end of that. Okai with the flying kick. Smartly.
Again, anyway works.
As high and as far as you can.
Yep.
I still haven't heard how many minutes of stoppage time. See if we can get that call. And ooh. Well done by Santana. And now Boggs fouls him.
Eagles don't want to give away fouls. They don't want to give away easy fouls or cheap fouls.
Stops the game, just continues.
Foul is in favor always of OC.
And now Patrick comes up for the kick. We're still waiting to hear.
This ball is going to go into the corner.
Most definitely into Russell.
Yes.
Number 7, big target up front.
Corner flag.
Cortez flicking it on.
Goal kick.
Now Gentile with the flick on. And Thompson looks like he's going to be getting a card for a reckless challenge there. After OC clearly had position there. Fabrice cleared that ball, and Wells just was a little reckless, coming in a little late.
These fouls, Eagles is not giving themselves a chance to get back into the game. Patrick comes back again, puts it into the corner flag.
Gonzalez there. Now Santana plays it through to Russell on the outside. To the end line, he cuts it back. Right to Dixon at the top of the 6.
Go again to the corner flag.
Santana does well there.
Good defense by the Eagles. Now is how do we play out of there?
A little foul by Santana. And looks like that's the whistle. And I think the official just ended the game rather abruptly.
The Eagles have a few questions, I'm sure, trying to find out what's going on.
And I don't think they're ever going to be answered, unfortunately.
No.
But when it comes down to it, OC did what they needed to do to get the W.
They did, and you could tell from the beginning that was their game plan. From the first half, they were always looking to hit the Eagles on a break, and one of those ended up in a goal in the second half.
It's all it takes sometimes is that one shot, that one deflection, that one goal.
And we were talking about it. Just take a shot, things happen.
Yep. And so, who's your player of the game today? Who stood out to you and made that difference for this game?
I think the sub that came in, Cadena.
Yeah.
Enrique just came in and changed the game.
Number 12.
Number 12. But I felt for the Eagles, Thompson had a great game.
Yeah, Wells did.
He had a great game. I thought that Fred was involved a lot, and a lot of the times we were dangerous or the Eagles were dangerous, Fred was in the middle of all those plays.
Yep. No. Well, we appreciate you staying up with us tonight, watching this game. Daka, I thank you for coming out. Appreciate
it's been a pleasure.
You. Yeah, we'll see you again, and thanks for the crew, Ben and Ben, camera and producer. Appreciate all the guys working. Have a great night. You already.